All right, good morning, everybody. Real fast, I'm going to do a little video here. It is snowing out right now. Uh, the Lord's Day, Sunday. So, what is going on in YouTube world today? I don't know. Good news is they are looking for little Monkey Vaughn, little Mikey Vaughn. That's cool, you know. And it makes sense that he would be around there because he was such a small kid, you know. I don't think he covered that much ground. And you know what else? It makes sense with the Michael Vaughn case uh, because there was reports. You remember when that case first happened? There was reports that Michael walked down the street. I don't know, a block away or a couple blocks away to where some of his friends were or something, and supposedly he walked there and asked if the kids could come out and play, but they said no, and then they sent them back home. Um, I remember seeing that in that case when it first happened, and they started looking for him right away. You know, if you were the father said, "What did he do? Change the diaper on the baby, and then ordered a pizza," and he came came back downstairs, and Michael Vaughn was gone. The door was open. You know, so and then he went out and started looking right away for him. So he couldn't have covered that much ground. He was just a tiny kid. Hopefully they find him. Other than that, same old, same old. I am gonna run over to my little brothers today, help them do some hanging plastic over the installation. But it's snowing out. How long will it last? I don't know. I think here in a couple of days it's supposed to be high 30s or 40 something degrees. So it'll probably melt whatever's there. Uh, hey, they're making progress on the Delphi case too. Other than that, it's the same old madness on YouTube. Thank God I've been off of it for a while, and I think I'm going to stay off of it for a little while and get some stuff done. You know, I have noticed that YouTube sucks up a lot of people's time. You know, it's good for some people, but it could be bad for other people. Yeah, we seen that. I've seen that on Sean Penn's back in Ukraine. He delivered the Oscar to the president of Ukraine or whatever for a great acting job. You know, I can imagine that's the only reason you get an Oscar, right? Some crazy stuff in the world. finally, I got the trolls out of here. I guess some people were sending, it was disgruntled people probably I went to high school with or something, or an ex that I dated or something was attacking my channel or whatever, or they thought I was someone else or something they were trying to tell me, and I was like, I really don't care, you know, I really don't care. But at least we got rid of them, most of them, and bring on more of the trolls. It's that time of the year for, I think trolls are in season right now. You know, that's what I'm thinking. But thank God they got some of them. And we will be going radio silent again here soon. Yeah, another great day. A little cold out. It is pretty chilly out. I do have to say it's almost time for the uh, Carhartts or the snowmobile, sit in the snow boots. But I am having my coffee. And relaxing. And then I think I'm gonna go help my other little brother for a little while. And come home and relax. It's almost that time of the year, folks, where I lock all the doors and I retreat into my Pro Tools and just record madness. Of course, we did catch a couple people that were hacking my computer. They did call me. I did give the okay on what they wanted to do to them. You're a little bit too slow, government. You're just a little bit too slow. We caught them. They paid the penalties. And yeah, life is good, right? Life is good. Oh, snow. I think they're calling for maybe 1 inch of snow, I think, up there by the lake, um, which is only like an hour and a half away. I think 3 inches, 1 to 3 inches, but on the outskirts of the area. But that depends. We can get a snow band that sets up and drops massive amounts of snow. So, yeah, massive amounts. And that's what's crazy about these snow bands. They come across Michigan Lake, the Great Lakes of the Gimme Some Gucci. And it could be snowing 6 inches every hour out here, but 20 miles away, there's no snow. Out here, we call it the Great Snow Belt or lake effect snow for some people. Oh, I'm waiting to see. I think what's today? Sunday. Little Hannah Lee Dugan should be putting out a outdoor video or whatever. Oh wait, I think she's on vacation right now. So it won't be no great outdoors at Hanley duties. But I'll take what I can get, right? She is a good creator. I love the ladies. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one you know. We're all ah, excuse me. Maybe I'll just go back to bed. That sounds a lot better, doesn't it? I think so. La da 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 da. Oh, what about the AWP adventure thing that's going on? Wow, unbelievable. I've been watching some stuff on that. Ain't it funny how all these people, now something's up with Upchurch. You know, now Upchurch is flipping out, wants his 100,000 back. Maybe that 100,000 was something else. Who knows? But like I said, most of these people they run in packs, right? Now Upchurch is all pissed off. He's all violent. God, give me my money back. You know, I've seen that video. That was madness. Boy, did these boys get all themselves in a big, big ring of crap. They fell into the burning ring of fire. And they'll burn, burn, burn as the fire grows taller. That's a Johnny Cash song. The flame went down, little burn, burn a fire. Burn, 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 in a ring of fire, in a ring of fire. I think they're catching them all one at a time, picking up these idiots. A lot of people are asking, where was AWP the night of the murder of little Kylie Rodney? You know, is it possible that the grown-ups that were at the party could have been AWP, Jared, and the boys? A lot of people are like, impossible. They were over here, and it was impossible. Well, not impossible when you got millions of dollars like Jared, and he has been known to be seen in a helicopter and airplane. Is it possible he flew out there before everything? And is it possible that they created the madness to try and cover up all the sex kid stuff or cousin? This is right out of an Elvis Presley movie, Kissing Cousins, right? This is unbelievable. Were they at the party? Did they create the madness to cover it up for somebody? There's a lot of women coming out now saying, I guess Jared ain't who he says he is, from AWP. Now they're after Doug, the other one with the one that looks like ZZ Top. And the other, I imagine these boys probably are bad boys or something, and they usually run in a pack. Well, Bad Company said it best: "Running with the pack." I'm running with the pack. And they usually do all join forces together or whatever. You know. And then you see Upchurch come into their little surrounding, and Zab Girl and all these YouTubers coming to their rescue, and I'm like, you boys are screwed. You're actually helping people, that are they're investigating. You know. So yeah, it's gonna get a lot better, folks. It's gonna get a lot better. You're gonna see these boys getting picked up or disappearing, one of the two. Oh, Jared's a millionaire, man. He's got some money, a couple homes. I think he's got a helicopter. I think uh, he's got some money. I think what we're looking at is some kind of a cult, some kind of a Mormon religion thing where they sleep with their own family or something. Uh, could be, could be. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to find out what comes of it. Uh, they'll be watched their whole life. And why did Upchurch get involved with AWP? We don't know, but I think a lot of these YouTubers are putting all the dots together, and they're like, yeah, this ain't good. Hello, it matters. I think you're going to see America changing here real soon. I think you're going to see these people that are so-called godly people running churches, and I think you're, I think you're going to see things change. I think they're going to have to pay the tax man. Yeah, the tax man. I think they're going to. I think you're going to see a lot of stuff changing in America. Even the politicians are going to come down. Man, finally, justice for Johnny Kramer. Justice for Johnny Kramer. Yeah, it's starting to snow out here. It's cold. It is cold out. I went to go put the camera outside, and it's chilly. Ain't no doubt about it. It's cold. But up here in the upper peninsulas of God's country, up here by the lakes of the Gimme Some Gucci, in Chicago, the Chi-Town, and Indiana, and Michigan. Well, it gets cold up here, boys. It's not, you know, it's nothing to joke with. Big cold, big snow. That's we up in God's country up here. You know, God's country up here. Well, it matters. I just got up and my eyes are not open yet. Open, open your eyes. It matters. Take in the glory of the snow, the cold temperatures up here. Ah, it's beautiful. Take it all in. That's snow out there. And where there is snow, there's cold weather behind it. You know that. Take it all in. It matters. We're seeing a lot of craziness on YouTube. One at a time, they're picking these boys up. One at a time. That's a whole nother video for another day. Can you hear the jingle jangle of snow? I was going to sing a Christmas song, but I forgot it. I'll have to retreat back to the Bing Crosby Christmas music record. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Brothers living on your own. It's 34 here. Oh, I don't know where you guys are at. You got to be close to me if it's 34 degrees. Although they are saying this winter, oh man, winter's going to come all the way down deep south, bust some pipes and water pipes, and come back up north here. I don't know. I hope you guys are safe down there down south. A lot of storms brewing, a lot of madness going on. Of course, it's all been pre-recorded. This is all part of our war technique. Scramble the minds of the masses, right? So I got this 60-inch TV, right? I got it for free. But there's something wrong with it. So last night I took it apart. Right here in the front, you had TV parts everywhere. And I come to the conclusion that the T-con board is bad. So I need to get a T-con board for it. And that should fix my troubles. And a T-con board for it, it's a Samsung 60-something inch TV. I think I've seen them on there for $19, $20. 40 bucks, 50 bucks, unless you buy brand new. I think the brand new ones are like 150 bucks or something. But I got the TV for nothing. So if I dump $100 into it or 50 bucks and it works, I'm good, right? I'm good. And that's what a lot of people don't realize is these new TVs today are very easy to work on yourself. It's just people don't. They're like that. It was only a $500 TV, so just throw it away. We'll get a new one. You know. But if you take the time and watch YouTube, it'll explain how to take the whole TV apart and replace each part separately. The backing lights, all the main board, the power board, the T-con board, and they're all right there. Once you take the back cover off the TV, they're pretty much all right there. It's easy stuff. A lot of people don't realize that, but I tell people, well, just order it up. You can get it on Amazon, the parts on Amazon, or you can get them on eBay, or you can shop Jimmy. You can go there and get the parts and do it yourself instead of spending, $300-400 having someone do it. But most people just throw it away. They just throw the TV away and they're like, no, we'll just buy a new one. My God, was that bridge guy? My God, could have been. I think bridge guy was all of Indiana. I think the Delphi murders was pretty much of all these bad boys in Indiana and surrounding areas. Yes, have a good day. It matters. I think it was something crazy. I think they're still looking for more people involved in the Delphi murders. I don't think we're getting the truth. I remember when that case first happened, there was tons of videos out on how one of the parents of the girls was wrapped up into drugs and got busted or something like that. Now, we don't know if them videos were fake or not. We have caught a lot of people that have been making fake videos, trying to lure people other directions in the case. So maybe, I don't know, maybe. That's what I think. I think it was. It had to be more than one person. It had to be more than one person. I mean, just think. There's no way the guy could have did all that and got the girls to the place that the girls were found. And then, of course, you got the thing of, were the girls even killed there? Were they taken somewhere else and then brought back after the search team went home? Maybe. You have to remember there was witnesses. Remember Dog Lady? And then there was somebody that supposedly came forward as a witness and gave the two sketches. Dog Lady and him gave the two sketches. And who was the person that gave the sketches and was a witness? Richard Allen. And who else? I don't know. Somebody. Had to be a lady with a dog, right? Who was she, right? We don't know. We don't know if we'll ever get to the truth. Everybody is bridge guy on this channel. Goat Boy was not a witness. He was not a witnesser. He was there, but he was out in the fields grazing. Goat Boy knows all, but Goat Boy didn't. Goat Boy don't want to get involved in it. He's like, hey, I was just out there eating, man. Grazing. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost, I'm watching bridge killers. I wish they would come and pick them all up. Merry Christmas to you. But what do we do? I don't know. We just hang in there, dig in. You know my saying, dig in, hunker down. If we have to, we will place all of Indiana under house arrest. I know the Pentagon. Biden called me. What in the Sam? How are you trying to? We're locking down Indiana and surrounding areas. We got a bunch of killers on the loose. Oh, Joe was pissed. I was like, just take your sleeping pill. Go back to bed, Joe. I'll wake you up later. Pentagon's been calling me and everything. You can't do that. You got 7 of our jets flying. We are patrolling Indiana, locking it down. All of it. Well, I know they're pissed at me, but yes, it's perfectly legal to make a citizen's arrest on a whole state. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are pissed at me. Homeland Security. Well, what do you do? We're locking it down, boys. All of Indiana is under house arrest. Suspects in the Delphi killings. I know they're telling me you can't do this, you can't do that. Too late. They can't even get into Indiana anymore. locking it down, boys. We're going to get our man or our steak, one of the two. But other than that, it's a beautiful day out. Snowing, cold, windy, crappy. I don't think it's going to last too long. I think they said if we get anything today with snow, it'll probably be melted within a couple days anyway. So the big snow ain't here yet, folks. It's coming, but not yet. Hopefully, we get an Indian summer. Hopefully, we get an Indian summer again. Jumps back up to 60, 70 degrees after next week. Hopefully. Merry Christmas to you. Maybe we can build a snowman. Make it nice and tall. My mother started putting out her Christmas stuff yesterday. I was over at my mother's and I was finishing up raking all the leaves out of the flower bed, the front landscaping area. Just as I was getting ready to leave, she's like, "Can you go in the garage and grab me this thing on the side of the garage?" I'm like, "What is it?" "Just go in the garage. There's a plaque laying, a giant snowman." I'm like, "Mother, it is too early to be putting out Christmas stuff." She's just get it. Just get my Christmas stuff out now. It's too early. It's not even Thanksgiving, Mother. She didn't listen. I had to hang up some Christmas stuff for her. It's too early for Christmas stuff. I'm concentrating on Thanksgiving. The one time of year that we can gain back all the weight that we tried to lose the whole year. Cranberries, mashed potatoes, gravy, mac salad, turkey, ham, sweet potatoes, baked beans, biscuits, cranberry sauce, olives. That magic goodness, that savoring turkey. That is like a drug, ain't it? It's like a drug. It's like a drug. A couple pieces of turkey, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm tired. Johnny, tired." Yeah. Turkey has become a drug to us that used to be druggies, but are clean now. So we retrieve to coffee and turkey. When we want an upper, we drink coffee. When we want a downer, we eat turkey. It's got to be a lot better than heroin and cocaine, right? It's got to be. It's got to be better. Over here in God's country, it's been cold and rainy, but getting better. I don't know. You can't be in God's country, Bendejo. I'm in God's country right now. Unless you're up here in the upper peninsulas of the upper north along with me, but probably not. I think you're out west. God's country ain't out west. There's no snow out west. Nothing but earthquakes and volcanoes and stuff. Now I'm up here in God's country, boys. The great outdoors. I'm in the lower peninsulas. You ain't in God's country. You're down there down south, then. You're deep south, Bendejo. Turn away from the darkness and come towards the light, Bendejo. 191, the low weight in a while. Good, good. I've been losing weight too. I've been drinking this dang lemon juice with a little bit of cranberry sauce in it, or cranberry juice. And watching my portions. Instead of eating a giant gyro, I only eat half a giant gyro and save the other half for later on in the day. But it's coming off sooner or later. It's working its way off of me. You know, little at a time. And I noticed just doing work, cutting the grass, pushing a lawnmower, carrying around a weed blower, whatever, it's good for you, even if it is a couple, hours a day, 3-4 hours a day. You're constantly moving, constantly carrying something. No, I don't know. My biggest thing is eating late at night. That's the big thing. Eating late at night and then laying down and going to bed. And then that food just sits in your gut. It don't digest right away or whatever. Then again, if you don't have a gallbladder or an appendix, it's going to be hard to digest anything in the first place. So a lot of people don't understand that. What have they been doing to people? I'll tell you what they've been doing. They've been laying hands on us, and it's time to break their hands. So they cannot lay hands on us anymore. Turn this ugly and gray when the Lord heals us. I don't know. It's madness. It's all I've been watching on YouTube. Madness. No, I don't eat as much crap as I used to. Been cutting down on everything. Yeah, I do eat some potato chips, not as many as I used to. A whole bag a day. And I don't drink as much Pepsi as I used to. For 5 years I went out without Pepsi. Maybe 4 years or something. Stopped drinking soda and just drink nothing but water and juice. And coffee. That was about it. I don't know. I don't know. It could be the people that are trespassing on us. Their addictions. You know, could be. That's what we're going with, right? It ain't our addiction. It ain't our food addiction. It ain't our sicknesses. It's the devil's or someone that's trespassing, right? But we will be going radio silent again on this channel. Then one at a time, we'll get to these north, south, east, and west. We're blowing up the outside, as Chris Cornell said. Welcome to the center of America. Blow up the outside. Well, you can't tell you can't tell people what to do or anything. There ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of a couple potato chips here and there and a soda here and there. But if you're drinking soda all day long and all night, you probably got a problem. Uh, if you're eating potato chips all day and all night, well, then you probably got a problem. If you're selling people's souls and trying to make them slaves, you probably got a problem coming to you. You got a heartache and a headache coming your way. There's bad company for free saying every single day. I got a heartache coming my way. You know, then we do every day. No, I can't drink Pepsi all day and all night. No. One Pepsi, two Pepsis a day, sometimes, maybe, if I ain't drinking nothing else. But the only time I really drink soda is when I have indigestion and I need to burp. Other than that, I'll drink something else. So I took this whole dang TV apart last night. I'm determining, do I just go ahead and buy a new TV? I'm tired of using the 73-inch DLP I got. Uh, the more you use it, the more time it takes off of the lamp. And the dang lamps ain't cheap, you know. And it takes a lot of power to run it. So I'm thinking, I mean, don't get me wrong, the picture on it is beautiful, but it's older. You know, I've had it for I don't know how much, 6 years, maybe 5 years or something like that. So I got this 60 inch. I also have a 73-inch LG thin line or whatever it is, but that needs backlights and it needs a panel repair. And I can't fix the panel on it. It needs a ribbon, a re-glue. It needs the ribbons on it that connect to the panel, the screen, need to be re-glued, hot pressed back onto the board. And I can't do that here, but something simple like changing the backlights or a computer board on it or a motherboard is pretty easy on these TVs. So I took the whole dang thing apart yesterday, and I come to the conclusion from what I can find on YouTube is the TCOM board is bad. I did all the tests. I did the test to see if it was the screen, the panel screen, and that passed. But as soon as I plug the TCOM board in, I get vertical lines all over it. So it's got to be the TCOM board. So I'm going to have to try and get a TCOM board for it. That's something to do to take my mind off of the troubles. And I got to take another load over to my shed before the real snow comes. Because once the real snow comes, then I won't be able to drive to the shed because it'll all be snowed in. And then I'll have to park in the driveway and carry everything all the way to my shed. So I might as well start getting this stuff out of here and put in my shed. I'm trying to get this video to go to an hour and then I'm going to shut down. What's all this stuff now on Aaron Carter? All of a sudden, Aaron Carter was killed. But can you believe this madness? Social media is probably our biggest damage that we got in America. Yeah, it looks like the snow is letting up. Looks like the snow is letting up. It's already melting off the ground. Although it is on the roof still. Every single day, I got a heartache coming my way. I don't want to say goodbye. Only tear the cry. Everywhere you show is nice. I got a heartache. Fire and water must have made you that dark. God, what it takes to make a long man's heart breathe. Yeah, loving you, it does me harm. So quick as a flash, love is gone. All right, folks. Coming down to that 1 hour mark. I got some things to do today. I'll be back later. If we get another massive snow dropping today or a snow belt that comes this way, I'll record it. And, they're actually saying not much snow this year. It's just going to be cold and rainy, which, hey, we'll deal with the rain and the cold. 6 foot of snow. Yeah, that ain't good. We'll take it, but we need the water. Yeah, we definitely need the water. All right, I'm coming up on an hour-long video. Shooby-doo, shooby-doo, ah, it's time to go. Shooby-bop, dooby-dooby-da. All right, folks, I'm ending this video. We're sending all them goodies back to the YouTube communities. We're going radio silent for a little while on this channel. Godspeed and God bless everybody. And hunker down. Hunker down. Dig in. Hunker down. It's going to be a crazy summer or winter, I mean. Now, you folks have a great day. Be safe. Love one another. Be good to one another. Keep your eyes open. And be safe.